so sad. And so it's sitting here because the back fell off and I keep on forgetting to bring it in. Hello? I'm bad to post another reading, except the readings kind of get lost up in here, but it's a reading. I'm co-creating with my community. I'm co-creating with the commenters. The type of energy, because we're creating an energy together. We're co-creating because I put out a reading, because I do a reading, but I also mix the energy, the reading's energy with your guys' comments. So we're co-creating, commenters. Hi. Hi. I see you in there. Hi, Sophie. I'm so happy you're back. Happy to see you. Coda says, hey. Hey, Coda. Pika Nature says, yo. Hi. Hi, everybody. Sophie says, it's a hurricane where you live, Sophie? Oh my gosh, be safe. Stay inside your house. A hurricane? Wait, a hurricane? Isn't that having to do with the ocean? I'm sorry. A hurricane? Wait, hurricane. Doesn't that have to do with the ocean waves? Yes. That's a little bit scary. The ocean is scary. Do you live by the ocean? Are you gonna evacuate? That's a little bit scary. Carter says, what's up? We're alive and I'm grateful we're here. I actually, today, I'm proud of myself because we've done the live for 5 days in a row, and this is the best that I've done in probably like 3-4 years. So I am very proud of myself today. Sophie said no, it's like a storm. So it's like super windy. I see. Keep your dog inside and keep your cat inside. Don't let them go outside. They're gonna fly away. Oh no. That'd be so scary. Imagine getting stuck wait. That's a tornado. That's a whole different scenario. This Earth is actually pretty scary. Well, the first thing that the Earth spawned was dinosaurs. Well, probably not the first thing, but one of the first things. The universe is like, I'm gonna spawn something scary. Oh my gosh, I would definitely be dinosaur food. Oh my gosh, that's scary. I'm scared of crocodiles. I think that crocodiles are dinosaurs too. I'm scared of them. I would be scared to live if anywhere that there's alligators and crocodiles in the water. The heck? They hide in the water and then they chomp you. That's scary. That reminds me of Ice Age, the melted the crocodiles, and those crocodiles in Ice Age give me the creeps. They actually give me the creeps. Cody says, wait, did I already read that? I already read that. Poke says, hi. Hi, Poke. Welcome in. I'm happy to have you here. Happy to have you here. We're gonna live another day together. We're gonna do it again. Okay, let me start pulling cards right now. And we're gonna start reading and pulling cards. Oh, I would definitely be dinosaur food. Dinosaurs were probably fast. Dinosaurs? What? Okay, first card out, we have in your past, we have the Page of Pentacles. The first thing the universe spawned was legit dinosaurs. Before it even spawned humans? Or do you think humans got spawned with the... No, I'm pretty sure that is not, because I'm pretty sure the dinosaurs, survived environments that a human would not be able to survive in. It was probably like either really hot or dry or something. Well, obviously there's some water. They need to drink water. Dinosaurs are kind of scary. Ace of Cups in your current energy. Cody said, why is there a skeleton in the background? You know what? They're actually falling. And you know what? You actually fell. Let me see here. I'm just gonna leave you down there. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'll put you back. I was just kidding. I'm not gonna leave you down there. Oh my goodness. Wait, did I answer your question? Because they protect my car. Because there's a lot of hatred for my car where I live. So the skeleton is kind of scary to protect my car. For your future energy, we have the Chariot. That's their job. Do they get paid? I don't know how. I don't know. No. I'm sorry. They have been kidnapped. Somebody come help them. Haha. Haha. I kidnapped you. Haha. I guess I just have to. I guess I can't. I guess so. Oh, did I say bye to Sophia? I hope I did. I hope I said bye to you. Poke said yesterday was so annoying for me. Poke, why was yesterday annoying for you? Clarifying the Page of Pentacles in your past, we have the Hermit. Something got on your nerves. Wait. We have the King of Cups, clarifying the Ace of Cups in your current energy. Aha. In the Shadow of God said, I hope you can break those demons you keep inviting in one day. Go to Jesus when you finally, when you're, oh no, she's been possessed. Okay, thanks for sharing your opinion in here. No, I don't mess around with demons unless you're that's like your life path is to get rid of demons, then get rid of, but also there's good and bad in everything, don't forget, because there's actually some demons that probably don't even have a problem with humans, so don't be mean to the demons that don't want to do you no harm. There's good and bad in everything. I bet there's some demons that really enjoy humans and they actually fight for them. There's good and bad in everything. Some demons probably just want to get rid of humans, so they just go after everybody. Freak of Nature said, you two in the shadow. Oh, at first I was like, what are you talking about? But I forgot that was their name. Said, you two. Oh, that they said tarot invites demons. Printed images on paper invites demons. Well, technically, if you give intention, if I was sitting here and summoning demons, of course demons would come. Oh my gosh. But I'm like, Source. Oh, did I even invite Source today? I did not. Let's actually do that real quick. Source, I welcome and accept you into every soul of this reading, every soul of this channel. I thank you for your presence. May you guide and I welcome and accept you into every soul of the message today. May you lead and guide the messages. I thank you for your presence. Yeah, okay, we invited them. Poke said, so I'm going to school to be an electrician. And the copper just kept breaking on the wires and then got like thousands of pickles. Oh, wait, Poke. I'm not gonna read that. We do not like McDonald's in here, and I cannot read. No, 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 no. But I would, no, 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 no. And then it says I can't eat them without getting sick. You get sick from pickles? Well, food is yummy, but McDonald's is not good in here. They are supporting, they're supporting Zionists and killing people and stealing land. Okay. Jad said, you got, I got, huh? Jad, you turned into a bully since last chat. Let me just get rid of them. I'm not even gonna read that. We do not fat shame in here. Everybody is beautiful, okay? Just because somebody doesn't look like you. They just came in here and started fat shaming, and we don't do that. We love you. No matter what you look like, we do not make fun of physical appearance. Everybody is beautiful, okay? Okay, even if they're like bullies in here, then don't make fun of people's physical appearance. No such thing. And then I said no such thing because I literally read the comment. It says, in the shadow said, no such thing as a good devil. In the shadow is literally somebody who stereotypes people and then hates that whole stereotype when a stereotype doesn't even. Anyways, I'm not even gonna explain this. Oh, Fonji said, can someone tell me what I'm seeing here? You're seeing a human doing a reading and 3DR said, what's up, bugs? Hi, 3RG. I'm grateful to have you in here. Texture baby said, mental illness is real, praying for you. To come into somebody's to a stranger's live and just judge them upon the first few seconds is you're projecting what you just said, Texan baby or Texas baby, whatever the heck that says. Nine of Swords clarifying the chariot in your future. We're just gonna delete that one. Cody said, how are you? I said, I'm doing splendid, spectacular. Okay, we pulled all the cards. I'm gonna be getting into the reader, but I'm doing well. I'm proud of myself today because we've posted a reading 5 days in a row, and I'm really grateful. And we went to work 5 days in a row, and I haven't been able to stick to a schedule in a really long time. But ever since I switched to Monday to Friday, things have been going good for me, and I'm grateful. And hopefully we keep it up because I wanna because I that's what I want. So I'm hopefully. Okay, but I'm gonna get into the reading. I'm not ignoring you guys. I'm gonna start reading the cards that I pulled. In your past, we have the Page of Pentacles clarified by the Hermit. In your past, you were definitely somebody who was focused in on work. And or like you were focused in on starting your new hobby or starting like a new project. But in your past, you were definitely kind of keeping to yourself. Not really even sharing with others what you had going on. Just focused in on your work. You possibly like stopped hanging out with friends and or stopped going out as much. Probably stopped Um, maybe even like family, even if like you used to like if you would hang out with family and talk to family, you stop doing that as well. Hmm. Possibly you even started getting all your like shopping delivered. Hmm. That's not for everybody though. That's if it resonates. What is this Page of Pentacles? No beginnings. Also we have both the cards in your past are Earth. So Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, but also Earth is talking a lot about Earth like connecting to I almost want to say the universe or your co-creation with the universe. You were possibly even like focused in on starting co-creation with the universe. Starting maybe you're somebody who is carving out your own path. You're not following what people have already walked. You're making your own. Possibly you want to start a new subject of work or in a new work field, a new workforce, something that isn't around yet, but you're seeing probably some sort of aspect of the world. Let me pull a clarifier. What aspect of the world? But you were asking source to kind of oversee it, whoever you call God or whatever, whoever brought us here, whoever created this place, whatever you believe, even if you don't believe that. Maybe you were even working with spirits. Let's say you don't believe in God. Maybe you were even working with like just the energies or like the spirits, the ghosts, whoever, if you believe in that. Um Wait, that's two cards. I only want one. Okay. Oh, we got the Tower. Aww. It almost, well, the first thing I want to say, uh, how do I get this out? The importance of foundation or the type of foundation that you hold, majority having to do with mental foundation, mental thoughts. Yesterday, Krypton, one of the mods in here, asked me what my goals, aspirations, something along the lines of that was. And I think that's kind of what it's talking about, kind of like the root core of what you want in life. The foundation that I'm talking about. Root core. Your focus was to start something that basically couldn't be shaken by the world, by your external world. Something that was built on foundation on a foundation that wouldn't sway. Hmm. If this is resonating, I don't know if this is. Oh, I'm just feeling like very much focused to build upon a solid foundation. I'm not even like, it's not even necessarily you had an idea in mind of the project that you wanted to accomplish. It's more of building the solid foundation, kind of like a house. You kind of have to lay the foundation, a sturdy one, before building the house up. Sort of like that. I don't know, something in your past, you were really focused in on, like, if you were gonna go and build something, or if you were gonna go and master, like, almost like your beliefs in life so that you wouldn't sway back and forth. Beliefs, but also it's more of like, maybe it's like stability because we are talking about Earth, so having a solid financial foundation, a solid financial foundation. Or maybe you were getting your mental foundation so that you can move forward, Page of Pentacles, and start the financial foundation, or a solid financial foundation. But before you wanted to start the financial foundation, or anything in finance, you wanted to have a solid foundation of thoughts, of patterns of being. Hmm. I think that's what that is, but that's what I said. There's probably like 10,000 stories that this could take, probably even a million. If a million different tarot card readers were sitting here, they would probably pick up on different energies. Moving into your current, we do have the Ace of Cups, the King of Cups. Do I want to read some comments, and then let me get into this a little bit, and before we go into the future energy, I'll read some comments. The Ace of Cups, the King of Cups in your current energy. Emotions and feelings overflowing for something. And what is it? Can I pull a clarifier? Maybe it's for your foundation, the one that you worked on building. I almost want to say it's for yourself, because to build a solid mental foundation, you have to kind of you have to accept yourself as, first of all, valid, worthy, kind of like somebody who belongs on this earth. You have to accept this being as being important enough to the point where you can create with or co-create with the universe, like seeing value. So because if you wouldn't see this being as valuable, and or having any sort of value, then you could never possibly even comprehend you co-creating with something as big as the universe. Let me pull a clarifier. It's almost even like you understand, if you want the universe almost like to be present, or source to be present, you have to like create an environment where they even want to be. Again, a human who maybe has like self-hating thoughts will probably not accept that the universe will even work with them, that it will even look at them. me, speaking from experience, speaking of when I was living in self-hatred, I couldn't I literally thought that they were ignoring me. So it's like, how could I imagine co-creating with whoever you believe in when when I was in self-hatred? I thought they were ignoring me. I thought that they weren't even looking at me. I thought that we were not connected, even though you are connected at all times. It's just your mental perception of what's going on. Let me pull a clarifier. Whoa, it came out fast. Judgment. Ace of Cups, the Judgment, or Ace of Cups, King of Cups clarified by the Judgment. Oh, I'm just gonna read the card because the traditional meaning actually is just the right words that we need right now. It says the upright. The Judgment indicates a moment of self-reflection. You're likely close to reaching a significant stage in a journey. This journey may not have been an easy one, and you may find comfort in sharing your struggles with others and find camaraderie, like comrades. I'm not sure how to read that. Camaraderie, camaraderie. That was so difficult. And it says, now is the time to face challenges head on. I want to say that you've definitely connected to the frequency of love and or creating thoughts of love, appreciation within. So you're radiating love and appreciation. Let me catch up on these and then I'll get back into this because yeah, I'm gonna read these comments and then we'll get back into it. That's kind of how I said I would do it anyways, so I'm fine with that. Okay, let me give you guys some attention. I was not ignoring you, okay? Okay, let's see. Where shall we start reading? Oh, I'll start reading here. It says, Freak of Nature said, where's Krypton? They've been here for 4 days in a row. We need to give them a break. But they're probably, if they're in here, hi. Well, hello. But if you're not, we need to give them a break. Rudy said, hello. Hi, Rudy's. Coda says you're beautiful. Coda, you're beautiful. I bet you be looking so beautiful in there, inside and out, Coda. Inside and out. You're beautiful, Coda. But I don't want to read this. Don't want to read it. 40 people in here and only 2 likes. What is going on in here? Why you guys sitting going boom, boom, boom? Take your finger, go boom on that like button. Take your finger, go boom on that like button. Thank you, one person that did it. Thank you, appreciate you. I see you, one person. Appreciate that. What does this say? Fongy? You know, they said something weird earlier, but they said, like, what you are about, the channel, etc. This is a tarot channel. That's why we were doing a reading. Folk music says temperance. You got patience. Folk music got patience. can we buy some from you, folk music? Are you selling patience? Are you selling temperance? Do you have some? Is it good? Can I see it, please? Poke says only reason I went is I got a gift card in a few years back and I didn't really have money to get anything else till today paid. I see. Then that's okay, I think. I think that's okay because I think that's okay. You got fed poke, then that's okay. Bing, bing, bing. As long as you didn't like that wasn't like you had a million choices and you were like, I'm going there. No, as long as it wasn't like that, then wait, bing, bing, bing. That's okay. Um, um, what does this comment say? I need to process really quick. I just don't want to read in the shadow of God's comment. Coda said, I love your lives. Oh, thank you, Coda. Thank you. Oh, and the few people that messaged me saying thank you and appreciate. Oh, thank you, everybody. Honestly, I really appreciate the encouragement and it makes me happy. So thank you. Thank you for the kind comments and the encouragement. It really does help. It really does. Tracy said, bet you regret those goofy tattoos. Most definitely not. I love them. Poke said, yeah, not all demons are bad. Some are just curious while others want to help. I mean, some are really bad, but yeah, there are really bad ones, but some are just look scary. They literally got born. They're like, I look scary, but maybe they're like a cuddly, like pitties or pit bulls. It's really, but like, well, that's not. It's different because like how the owner treats them, that's how they act. But they just got born looking scary. Okay, don't be mean to people that just look scary. Well, obviously you guys have proven that you guys are mean to people that look a little scary, but geez, I'm gonna be protecting them. Just because they look scary, you guys are mean to them. What the heck? What the heck? Folk music says, "Why you speaking like a? Why you speaking like a baby? You want me to speak like this?" I I don't know. I cannot speak like that. I will be laughing the whole time. um, I don't know. Just because it's fun to do it, and it's fun, and it makes me happy, and it probably makes other people happy too. So that's why we talk like that. And if you don't like it, go find somebody that talks in a different voice. Some people like this, some people don't like it. It's all about what you like. It's all about preference. It's not a bad thing you don't like a baby voice. It's just not your preference. Rudy's says, do cards on me, please? Well, if you're here in the end and I say, anybody want me to pull a card? And you're like, me, please? And you're the first one, then I pull you a card. The mod says, have a nice day from South Wales, UK. Oh, thank you, the mod. You as well, all the way from the UK. Wow. Joel Klein says, no. Coda says, good job. I don't know what they was talking about. And Freak of Nature also did a but that was probably I'm not caught up. A dwarf man says, let me process. This is a lot of words. It says, I've not said a thing other than I will say surrender. You are self to Chris, I have dwarfism, so being looked at doesn't bother me. Well, welcome, but I don't understand your comment. I think it has a few errors, but I don't understand it. I'm sorry. And but um, but um, we love everybody here, and people are mean. I'm talking to Dwarf here, and people are mean because of people's physical appearance, and I hope that you have people that support and encourage you with if you ever run into mean people like that, because people are mean to people for just being born looking a certain way. It's ridiculous, and these are adults that we live in our communities. It's kind of sad. Um, like where in the corners of the towns did they grow up in? Like who let them act this way? It's sad. Um, and most I looked up the statistics of who my viewers are, and majority, like 80% are males in their 30s to like 50s. So the main comments come from males in their 30s to their 50s. That's sad. Like, where in the corner? Who let you act this way? Um, I'm just tired of this traveler, so I'm gonna delete them. I just read their comment, and I'm like, I don't want to read this no more. Mighty Creek Farm said, "Hi from Australia. Hi. Wow. Oh, the way you guys be coming from all the way on the other side of this round ball. Oh my gosh. Isn't that cool? You could just say hello in a second but you live all the way on the other side. That's so fun." Freak of Nature said, "I have been isolated for sure from everyone. I hope you're doing okay." Oh, we should probably get back into the reading. Let me read a few more comments and then we'll get back into it. I'll finish it and then we'll come back to the comments. Um, Jennifer H said, "Why aren't you in school?" I would actually love to go back to school if I was in a position to do so right now. I think that when I was growing up in school, I could not focus on nothing but my negative thoughts about myself because nobody taught me how to use my thoughts or what thoughts were, and so I was just stuck in hateful thoughts about myself. So I didn't learn nothing in school. So I'm actually excited to be able to go back and study some subjects that I wish that I would have put more attention and time into. But nobody told me how to use my mind. Poke says, "Who is this card for?" I disappeared for a bit. I'm still on the overall, or the, what's the word I'm looking for? I'm still on the overall energy, the community's energy. I forgot what the term is. Just like the general energy, that's the word. Oh, Freak of Nature says, "Whoever resonates with," Jennifer says, Jennifer is just a hater. I don't even want to read the rest of their comments. Look, you possibly can evolve, but just not around here. You could evolve, but we're just gonna move on. I'm gonna burp. Okay, thanks for listening to my burp. Jennifer, I just got rid of them. Don't want to read Tristan Sorry, Tristan. You're just sharing the Bible, but I'm just not feeling like reading it. West Side said, have you thought about being a tattoo artist yourself? I think your tattoos are really cute. I actually did all of these tattoos myself. That's why they look so messy. But I love them. But I don't have the patience to I I like to do art, but I'm not on other people. I'll do it on myself. That's just not something that don't want to do it. Red Bull said, I hope you're having a nice day today. Thank you. Okay, now I will get back into the reading. I'm not ignoring you guys. Let me finish and then I'll be back to reading your comments. We were on your current energy, which you have the Ace of Cups, the King of Cups, clarified by the Judgment. Love. We are saying that these cards possibly represent love for yourself. I even want to say you've moved forward into emotional maturity regarding how you view yourself, whereas maybe like you would make a mistake in the past and you would get angry, frustrated, kind of like flip out or get disappointed in yourself. Now if you make that same mistake, you're going to be more willing to be patient with yourself, kind of like take a breath, be like, okay, what pattern, why have you made this pattern, kind of like reflect on what action that you put out into the universe has brought this reaction. I also want to say that you're not, because we have different thoughts that flow by, and whether people just cling on to them and be like, oh, this is my thought, or they let them flow by and be like, no, I don't want that thought, that's not what resonates with me, I'm just going to release it. Did I just forget why I said that again? Sorry, guys. Why did I say that? I'm sorry, my brain sometimes does this where I'm like, okay, I know exactly what I want to say. I start saying it, and then I forget everything. I'm like, why was I saying that? Why did I? What? Nothing makes sense. Sorry, that happens a lot on this channel. So let me just start a different sentence because I already lost that thought. King of Cups, the Ace of Cups, the Judgment. That's frustrating. That's frustrating because I knew what I was gonna say and now I don't know, and then now I have to okay. I wonder if that's a thing that I can evolve about myself. We'll see. As we go along in life, we'll see. In your future, I'm gonna that kind of really threw me off track. In your future, we have the Chariot, the Nine of Swords, clarified by the Nine of Swords. I'm gonna pull one more clarifier. I need to figure out, I think next live, I'm actually just gonna go through and finish the reading before reading chat because my brain just cannot go into the energy because I've forgotten half of the things that I was even saying. I don't know. We're gonna have to figure this out because clarify for the Chariot, the Nine of Swords in your future is the Knight of Wands. It's okay though. We're this is a process. We get to learn and grow. And I guess you guys just get to be here with me. I'm not perfect and I got to evolve a lot still. The Nine of Swords, the Chariot. What were we saying was in the past? The Page of Pentacles, the Hermit, the Tower. Oh, whoa. That was such a main point, and I just remembered what we were talking about. The Page of Pentacles, you wanting to build a solid foundation. Really focusing in on building a solid foundation that God, source, whoever you believe in, maybe just spirits that you work with, really oversaw this foundation, and you were co-creating with it's like you that's not what I'm trying to say. It's laying the mental foundation so that you could co-create the foundation of thoughts that would align you to be in closer energy with these spirits, with God, the source, with source, so that you could work with them. So you were almost like trying to align your being's frequency, the frequency that your being gives off. And again, you program the frequency that your being gives off. So somebody could be like leg cells. Let's say you're trying to program the type of frequency your leg cells are going to give off. So one person could be there sitting hating on their leg. So the frequency your leg cells are going to mirror back to the world and or project to the world are the ones that you have taught it. So if you sit there and you hate on your leg is taking that as its truth. It's being programmed, just like how a child being born, the information, knowledge it's around kind of gets ingrained into it. Whereas somebody who like loves their leg, that the cells of your leg which listen to everything that your being chooses, and if like the person is sitting there loving it, the cells are going to take on love and they're going to reflect love into the world and or carry and or speak, vibrate, I don't know, exist in the frequency of. Why did I say that? I need somebody that could be like, this is what you started saying. Because why was I saying that? Work with the foundation frequency. Get yourself aligned to the frequency of the spirits that you wanted to work with, the energy. Sorry, guys. Today's reading is just not going the way that I wanted to. My thoughts are not, they're just getting lost, and then I'm having a hard time remembering, and I can't, I guess, I don't know. This is just what it is. Does anybody want a card pulled for them? I think I just completely derailed on this reading. And I can't get myself to focus, and we only have 10 minutes left, and I'm only halfway through. If I could get myself to focus in, hold on. What are you guys saying? Does anybody want to call Rudy's? Okay, Rudy, since you're in here and you were the first one that I remember that asked. Sorry if this reading was resonating, but today I just cannot focus on the general reading. I cannot. I'm sorry. Come back tomorrow and hopefully maybe the same message comes out and Monday. Come back Monday. We are not streaming tomorrow. Oh my gosh, that's frustrating. That is one of the things that most frustrates me about this being that I am traveling in. Is this derailing of my thought and then forgetting what I was talking about and then not. But it's okay. Everybody's unique. Everybody works different ways. Somebody could keep on track, have their thoughts all organized and be like, wow, look at this. And look, I'm grateful that you are responsible for aspects of this world that require that. I'm grateful I don't have to do that because that would have been a mess. Or aspects of this spaceship if I was in charge of things that need to be neat and organized, especially thought-wise. Who was it? The name was where'd they go? Who said pull me a card? Did they get hidden? Oh, Rudy's. Okay. Sirs, I welcome and accept you into this card pull for Rudy's. May you lead and guide the message and let them know what you think they need to hear. I appreciate your presence. Okay, card for Rudy's. Let's see what we got. What? This card wanted to fly out. The Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles has been coming out a lot for people. And the Emperor on the bottom. Oh, this message actually came out recently. It's similar to a message that came out recently. Rudy's, your vision in life is to stand as a boss of a certain aspect in life. So let's say you are not yet, like, you're very much new to making money. You're very much new to the financial world. Or even like having a financial foundation. But you know that it takes a lot of work, but this is what you want. You're kind of like, look, I don't care how much work it takes. I don't care how long it takes. I don't care how much schooling it takes. But whatever subject that you're interested in, you're like, I will be the boss. I will study. I will put in the work and I will stand on top of whatever this subject or aspect of the environment is. Hey, that's good for you. That's good to strive to stand in the boss position. Anything else? That's what I'm feeling for you. Or those are your cards, I suppose. Do I want to say anything else? You're not afraid of putting in hard work. You also may just be somebody who works really hard right now. Like, even though you're not very far into having like a big financial base, but you it almost like makes you happy to put in work. It makes you happy to do the work. It's almost like rewarding for you to see the fruits of your labor as well. And I want to say, like, your paychecks, you like to put in the work to then like receive the reward of it. You also view yourself as important for this spaceship. You may view that your thoughts or the way that you perceive certain areas of, or certain topics, certain fields of study, you think that you can bring evolution to them? You think that you can bring betterment to them? It's almost like you're sitting there and you're like, how have people not thought of integrating this aspect into this space? Or how have people not even like progressed this subject in the way that I'm envisioning it? Like, why hasn't it happened yet? I'm gonna do it then. If you guys aren't gonna do it, then I'm gonna do it. That's kind of how it feels like. And I think that you're gonna achieve it. I'm not sure, we're not getting too much into detail, but that's what I got for you. What was your name again? Rudy's. Your inner side. This is what you secretly want. You secretly want to be in. But hey, your secret desires are truly what you do want in real life. You're just not accepting that you would be capable of it, I think. But I think that you can. I think that you can achieve anything, and I'm here to encourage you to do so and continue believing that you would be able to. Rudy said you are nailing it. Yahoo! Yahoo! Okay, everybody. Wait, we have 4 minutes left. Does anybody else want a card? Let me read some of the messages then. Up here. Anybody else want a card? Yes or no? Oh, okay. Poke said I'll take one after Rudy's. Okay, one for Poke. One for Poke. Source, I welcome and accept you into this card pull for Poke. May you lead and guide the messages and let Poke know what they need to hear and uniquely for them. Okay, card pull for Poke. Rudy said, "Thank you so much. I needed this. Oh, I'm happy. I'm grateful. I was able to give you the service that you needed." Yahoo! Okay, the card for Poke, we have the Knight of Wands. And on the bottom, we have Justice. Okay. Well, the Knight of Wands says to go for what you're thinking to go for. The Justice, the very first sentence that it says is your decisions will have lasting effects. The Knight of Wands. And the Knight of Wands is encouraging you to move forward in, like, the first thing that you, like, if I say, like, move forward in that thing, the first thing that comes to your mind, that's probably what I'm talking about. If anything comes to your mind, the Justice almost makes me feel like you're being looked after by the universe. It's like divine protection. Also, if like you were not moving forward in, I wonder what it is. Like, I only pull a card, so I can't really get into detail. But whatever you were not moving forward in, it might have been because people told you that you would not succeed, or others almost like influenced you to not move forward in it for whatever reason. But the justice coming out, it does talk about you receiving justice. That's why I said the universe is looking after you. I don't know. Do you feel like things are kind of heading in a better direction? Maybe like situations that you were in. Wait, Poke, were you the one that said you were in hermit mode? Let me see what you're saying. I don't know, this energy, I kind of want to pull another card because I'm kind of confused about this energy a little bit. What does it say? Sorry, I got zoomed in. All right. All right, that's what I've been trying to figure out myself. I feel like I'm stuck, but not sure why. Uh-huh. I'm gonna read what the traditional meaning of the Knight of Wands is. It says, now is the time to go for it. Be prepared. Or, I completely read that wrong. Okay, let me restart. It says, now is the time to go for it. Be committed to your purpose and vision and do whatever it takes to bring your goals to life because you know that your potential is limitless. Your energy is high right now, but be sure that you're thinking before acting so that you don't stumble over your own feet. Oh, does it almost feel like you said you feel like you're stagnant and you don't know why? It's like Poke, do you know that like which direction you want to go in? Like is there something that you'd be down for? Let me actually I'm going to keep the justice out here and let me just shuffle. Let me grab another card because I am kind of confused about this energy. And I don't like that I don't know. So I'm gonna pull another card because I kind of wanna feel. We have the Three of Cups, and on the bottom the Magician. Hmm. Wait, I'm pretty sure you were the one that said something about being silly, and it almost feels like moving into that direction where you kind of allow yourself to enjoy life. And or with the Magician on the bottom, it's like being the one that brings celebration to people, like being the one that starts it and or leads in that direction. Wait, Poke, are you? Let me see. Let me see. I wonder. You said that you miss being silly. Was that you? I think it was you. It almost feels like because, and it's also being very protected because I have a feeling that a lot of people in the world also feel this way. And the justice said, your decisions will have lasting effects. And then the Magician, also very magical card, very much universal energy behind it, or like support. It's like the universe is almost like rooting for you to move forward in whatever this is. They're kind of excited for it. I almost like even feel excitement. I don't know, whatever you want to do, whatever is like that thing that you need to move forward in, that's the thing. I think it will bring lots of happiness to people too. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. I just feel like it's a thing. Hmm. Well, because the Knight of Wands very much saying to go for it. You got this. I'll be here to keep on encouraging you. Wait, electrician, duh. Wait, you maybe like in you said that you were going for electrician, but maybe like in your environment, maybe there's a lot of people in your environment that are struggling with like staying happy or staying and you kind of like letting loose in your environment. I don't know. I don't know. I think, but more, it does feel like you leading by example. You bring happiness to others. I don't know if that makes sense. It says, see, I'm not sure either. It wasn't. My big thing was having a hard life and stuff. Wait, it wasn't. Oh, wasn't. Oh, my big thing was having a hard life and stuff. Aw. See, I'm not sure either. I'm sure it will pop up eventually. Hmm. Aw. Aw. I don't know. I think that's all I want to say though. It almost feels like I want to say something else, but hmm. I think the last I do want to mention that like community and happiness, like something about lifting the spirits within community, something like that. Hmm. That's what I have for you, Poke. Maybe, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Just. Hmm. Well, maybe another day in the future we'll pull your card and then it will have a better answer. Maybe so. I hope so. That wasn't a very good answer. Teen Wolf said, "Have you ever seen a UFO?" A UFO? I don't think I've seen UFOs. I've seen like just things that people created and sent out into space flying around. Folks said, hopefully it's all good though. I appreciate it. Well, hopefully it'll get better. Look, you guys, I'm not the best at tarot readings yet. I'm still learning. I'm very much in the process. But I just kind of like sharing my little process of learning. I'm not ashamed that I'm not the best at it. And I'm not ashamed to share my progression and my evolution in it. I'm not ashamed to be not the best at it. Not have much practice. It's okay. We'll evolve together. Okay. I'm gonna go. Sorry if I didn't read your guys' messages. I hope. Thank you for stopping by. Sorry, I got burps. Thank you for stopping by and thank you for leaving likes. Thank you for commenting. I appreciate it. I enjoy doing this and I'm grateful that you guys find some little enjoyment in it too. I'm grateful. But I'm gonna read Medium's comment and then I'm gonna go. It says, I'm so inspired by you. I really want to get markings and piercings like you, but I always chicken out. I love your look. Oh, Medium, thank you. I appreciate it. And hopefully, maybe one day you'll have the confidence and you're just gonna go for it. And then you're gonna be like, woohoo, me. And then we're gonna applaud you. You're gonna come in here and you're gonna share it. And then go, yes, go Medium. We knew you could do it. Yahoo! Something like that. But okay, I'm gonna go, everybody. Thank you again for stopping by. Thank you for commenting. Sorry, if I didn't read